Ever pondered how truth and deception intertwine in the digital world we inhabit? Let's delve into the concept of digital deception. In our rapidly evolving digital society, deception has found a new playground. It's not just about lying anymore. It's about creating entirely false identities and narratives. Take, for instance, catfishing. This term refers to the practice of creating fake social media profiles to deceive others. It's the art of digital deception at its most personal. We've all heard of the infamous Manti Te'o girlfriend hoax, a prime example of catfishing. A highly publicized case where a well-known football player was duped into believing he was in a relationship with a woman who didn't exist. Such instances make us question what is real and what is fake in the digital realm. So, as we see, the digital world, while opening doors to numerous possibilities, also paves the way for deception. Digital deception, however, isn't limited to personal interactions. It seeps into the world of business too. It's not uncommon for businesses to employ digital deception as a strategy to get ahead in the competitive market. One glaring instance of this is the infamous Volkswagen emissions scandal. The automobile giant was found guilty of using software to manipulate emission test results, making their cars seem less polluting than they actually were. This was a classic case of digital deception, used to mislead regulators and customers alike. However, the fallout was severe. The company had to face massive fines, a hit to their reputation, and a significant drop in sales. They learned the hard way that while digital deception might offer temporary gains, it eventually leads to long-term losses. Thus, businesses, in their pursuit of success, can sometimes resort to digital deception, with dire consequences. Our political landscapes aren't immune to the virus of digital deception either. In the interconnected world of today, politics and digital technology are entwined in an intricate dance. Within this dance, digital deception often takes center stage, spinning a web of misinformation and fake news that can influence public opinion and election outcomes. Take, for instance, the 2016 US presidential election, a prime example of how digital deception can shape political narratives. Fake news flooded social media platforms, creating a divisive atmosphere filled with mistrust and uncertainty. This misinformation not only misled voters, but also undermined the credibility of genuine news sources. The impact of such deception is far-reaching. It disrupts the democratic process, as voters may base their decisions on false information. This erosion of truth is a threat to the very fabric of democracy, as it undermines the informed decision-making that is central to democratic governance. The cost of digital deception in politics, as we observe, can be a threat to our very democracy. The price of digital deception, you ask? Well, let's dive right into it. Digital deception, at its core, is a breach of trust, a violation of the faith that users place in the digital world. The consequences can be far-reaching, extending beyond the digital realm and into the tangible world. Take the infamous case of the Fire Festival. Billed as a luxury music festival on a deserted island, the event was nothing short of a disaster due to deceptive marketing. The attendees, who had been promised an exclusive, exotic adventure, were instead met with shoddy accommodation and poor planning. The fallout was immense, with lawsuits piling up and the organizers facing severe legal repercussions. But the damage didn't stop there. The ripple effects were felt by businesses associated with the event and even the local community. Trust was shattered, reputations were tarnished, and the financial cost was astronomical. As we can discern, the price of digital deception can be steep, impacting individuals, businesses, and societies. The digital world we navigate is a double-edged sword, isn't it? Throughout our journey today, we've seen how the art of digital deception takes form in various facets of our lives. From the personal realm, where catfishing shatters trust and relationships, to the corporate world, where business fraud can lead to significant financial losses and legal trouble. We've also seen how digital deception seeps into the political sphere, where misinformation can manipulate public opinion and pose a threat to the very fabric of our democracies. The price we pay for this deception is high, from broken trust and legal complications to threats against our democratic institutions. However, it's not all doom and gloom. We can navigate these digital waters with discernment, separating the truth from the deception. It's essential for us to ensure that the digital world remains a tool for progress rather than a platform for deceit. So, as we traverse this digital landscape, it becomes vital to develop discernment, to distinguish between truth and deception, and to ensure that the digital world remains a tool for progress, not deceit.